Anyway, we're gonna continue the road down. We're almost there. It's cold. It's pretty cold up here. But I'm prepared. And that's, yeah, I'm excited about that. Anyways, we're almost there. Last night, we made it. This morning, 7 o'clock. Now I gotta find out where to go because everything's closed. So anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I just gotta stay focused and stay on track with the video. I'm trying to wake up right now, even though I'm half asleep from not sleeping. So let's get this show on the road. I was checking out the map, looking at my GPS, and I'm in the other side of Georgian Bay, which is pretty awesome. Last night was pretty scary. I almost, like, some owl or some weird bird flew in front of my car at slow motion. I was going slow at the time too. And like skinned my car, and my windows were wide open, and I was so scared that thing came in my car. I would be so freaked out. Yeah, it was really, really scary. It looks like we made it to Belle Lake now. I don't think anyone's behind me. Sorry with the weird music. Yeah, this is Belle Lake. We just arrived. We got all our papers, got our registration. We are pretty much prepared. I got my paddle, I have my life jacket, and my bailing rope and equipment. Now we're just going to pull up here. We're going to go to the end, and we're going to actually start our trip here. But I also am going to contact a few of my friends just for safety reasons, and so everyone's in communication with my start time, my departing times, and my return times when I should be back. I am really excited. I am really, really, really excited. I want to do some fishing. I want to catch something. I want to do a small portage. I want to go to Silver Peak. By the time I should be back at David Lake, where I reserved David Lake so I can stay there. That's where I would be staying the night, and I will show you guys on the map to there at Belle Lake starting point. Just had to stop out just to take a shot of this because as I was passing it, it just looked really nice. I'm gonna get one photo of it before I go. So I made it just now to the Belle Lake starting point. I gotta call Daniel, Tim, and Kumar to let them know I'm here. My service isn't working on my phone. I'm just unlocking my canoe right now, which is waiting a password. Alright, and we're here. So I literally probably don't even have that long because it's really bad out and apparently it's gonna rain very soon. So I have to get to my location as soon as possible. There is a portage that I'm gonna be doing. I wanted to go down to David Lake The secondary plan was to go to a closer lake, but I'm like, well, that kind of defeated the purpose of the whole challenge. Have to load the rest of the trip finding the markings, which then after the markings then go back to the same location. Just leave these to the side. Larva bars are good. Actually good fuel. And the rain isn't bad as long as I don't get the camera too wet. Should have a waterproof seal. Good thing some puddles. See if these actually are kind of waterproof as long as I stay with the wind. Exhausted from overpacking, not strategically wrapping the stuff, and I didn't still understand how to close this tent from Canadian Tire. Alright, last night, okay, I know the camera lens is very foggy because of all the condensation and the water. Last night wasn't too bad. There was a little bit of noises, like something jumping in the water, which was kind of trippy. Because of the rain last night, because of the rain last night, I really couldn't record what I needed to do to set up because it was like it was very important that I set up tent and set up my campsite as soon as possible, got myself ready to cook a meal because I was extremely hungry and I couldn't keep eating like little stuff. I also needed water. So bad out last night when I changed my clothes I couldn't go back out or else my clean clothes would have been messed up. I only brought enough for one change at least, which is probably another thing that I would have did a little bit differently. But since I set up tent, I tarped it up, I got the tent under. There's a little bit of water, so I kept one water on the other end. thankfully I had that thermal blanket. That saved me a lot. I was not cold a bit last night. It saved me 100%. That was a dollar store thing. It's I'll show you that as well. So also other things that I used, like last night I used the Primus cook stove top, which I'm about to use right now. I'm about to make some eggs, and this is the cheapest one that you could get, and if I remember correctly it was about $30 for the cook top and about $8 just for the gas. But this is the view. This is where I woke up this morning, and I kept hearing something jumping in this water from left to right, and I thought it was like, could have been a beaver or an otter. It sounded too big. It sounded like a big kaplunk. But yeah, really nice rocks here. The only way that I actually stopped here is because I saw this, and technically I didn't see anything else. I didn't see the white markers that everyone's talking about. I went to so many different sites and I didn't see these white markers, which I'm supposed to look for, which I'm hoping to find one today. I think suitable, but it was so raining that I couldn't do it. That's the Silver Peak, which I wanted to reach. But if I remember correctly, I gotta go around all this. This is all Canoeing, isn't it? And yeah, pretty good setup. Very wet, very bad conditions. Some people might not like to camp and stuff like this, but I say it doesn't really matter. Certain conditions, as long as you're prepared for it. And I wanted to really get out here and get my experience back up. That's why I did it. So yeah, I'm happy I did it. I feel good. Well, it's starting to rain again, so I was gonna record myself cooking this, but I'm gonna start off with some breakfast, some huevos rancheros egg scrambled mix, just to show you guys what this looks like in here. It started as a powder, and then it's kind of looking like mush right now. Just supposed to mix it for a bit, about 2 minutes, until it gets hydration back. Once the hydration comes back, then you just cook it. Because it rained for the rest of this weekend, I'm gonna leave the camera, pack everything up, and keep everything tight and make sure it's air sealed so I don't have any trouble. So yeah, I'm just gonna pack up and continue the portage and head back in. There's no point to try to make it any further because I expected rain for the whole weekend, but I just want to see how far it can get. Assuming I can't even see because it looks so foggy, but if you could see, that would be the place where I stayed for the night. This nice view. I believe it's Silver Peak, or it's not, there's another one. It's two sides, but I'm gonna head back now. Yeah. Too much rain. So there was nice paths. It was all wet though, so that kind of ruined the trip, but it also was good because the most important thing that I did get was the thermal blanket, which I really liked how that worked. That helped me stay warm for the night. So I'm gonna grab the canoe and then head back. Almost there. Made it to Killarney, did the trip. It was a one night, it was really hard, and did it in the rain, and it was really tough, but I pushed through. And we're gonna head back home, and it's another 5-hour drive, and we will see you guys when we're there. But I couldn't take the photos that I wanted. I couldn't do the things that I wanted to do. So again, I had a lot of fun, and the journey was really good because I went as far as I could, and I made a campsite and it was sufficient, and it was nice, and it was perfect, and it was warm, and I had my change of clothes because I did get wet because I didn't have my shell on until afterwards, thankfully, but I could have had my shell on the first night. That would have made a big difference. Certain packing conditions, again with the cameras, were just a little excessive. Everything's still packed up, so that's why I'm not going to use it, but I just gotta say I had a lot of fun. Sorry, I didn't capture all the clips that I wanted to, but I did get to do what I could. It was mainly because of the moisture and the condensation within the tent that created a lot of the humidity, and the filters and the screens and everything was just, it was out, it was wet.
Canada, welcome to United States. If it ain't got no restrictions, I'm just DJ.